I want you to look at the beauty exchange store. Now I'm gonna tell you something. I just came back from Africa, and you got these over there too. And guess what? The same people that want us to see ourselves inferior over there, they brought that same culture of destruction to us over here. They want to see us, they want us to see ourselves inferior over here, so we will buy their products. But now I want to show you something. Read this. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 13, verse 3. With whose beauty, if they being delighted, took them to be gods. Let them know how much better the Lord of them is. For the first author of beauty have created them. So now since the first author, Daniel 7:9, the first author of beauty created them. Who would be the first author of beauty? Who would be the one that created all beauty standards? God. So now if God created beauty standards, let's see what God's hair look like. No. And the hair of his head, the hair of his head, like the pure wool. Like what? Like the pure wool. So now they want us to change our beautiful image of woolly hair to that. So listen, we understand that because of the fashions of the world, now our sisters will perm their hair and dye their hair. But the first author of beauty is when we're in our natural state. I want you to take that. So, do y'all read the Bible? You read the Bible? Read the Bible? You ever go to church? Sometimes? Okay. What's your understanding of the Bible and the people that it was written to? I'm asking you, my brother. The Bible is written to a specific people. What is your understanding of what's written in the Bible and who it's written to? Okay, who is God's people? What do you mean by us?
Whoever believes.
Whoever believes. Okay. What do you say? Okay, you say the church. And who's the church? The congregation. Okay, all right. So now, by both of y'all answers, I want to address that first before I read this so that it'll make a little bit more sense. Is that all right? And I'm going to turn it back over to the officer. Because you said those who believe, right? And you said the church. All right. So now, I'm going to show you what it means to actually believe. I want you to give me Sirach 32, 24. I want to show you, because you work a job. Do you believe at the end of the week you're going to get a check? Now, if you didn't go to work, would you get a check? So your belief causes you to do what? Act, right? You're committing an act based on your belief, which is, I'm going to get up and go to work, because at the end of the week, I'm going to get a check. So I can take care of my family, right? Okay, you agree? All right, let's see what belief is.
The book of Sirach, or Ecclesiasticus, chapter 32, verse 24. He that believeth in the Lord taketh heed to the commandment.
So you said believers, right? So I'm going to read this again. You tell me who the believers would be. Go ahead.
He that believeth in the Lord taketh heed to the commandment.
So who would the true believers of God be? Those who did what?
You want me to?
Follow the commandments. Very good. Here's an example. Today is what according to God? Today, okay, on the calendar, today is what? Saturday. And the Bible, according to God, what is today? The Sabbath day. Very good, very good. And he said, give me that in Exodus 28 right quick. He said that we would have to remember it and keep it holy. Meaning, if you're keeping it holy, you're not keeping it like the rest of the days of the week. There's something different about the Sabbath day. You follow me? Because the true believers would do what? Follow the commandments. Very good.
Exodus chapter 20 and verse 8. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. 6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work.
So now, our people that are in these stores, that we don't own these stores, we agree? So when you see our people in these stores, they're doing one of two things. What are they doing? Working or? Well, working or shopping, right? Guess what? Read that again.
Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy.
Because remember, we got to keep the Sabbath day holy. Read.
6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work.
So if you're working on the Sabbath day, are you keeping the commandments? No. But you don't own the stores, and you got to work and take care of yourself and your family, right? All right, give me that in Nehemiah right quick. Let's get to buying and selling. So I said, if our people in these stores that we don't own, they doing one of two things. They're either working or they're buying, right? On the Sabbath day, on the Lord's Sabbath day, right? You got that? Go ahead.
Nehemiah chapter 10 and verse 31.
Now we're reading out of the prophets that the Lord sent to us to warn us of destruction and to give us the instructions of how to serve him. Read.
And if the people of the land bring ware or any victuals.
So ware meaning like clothing and items and victuals is food. Go ahead.
On the Sabbath day.
On what?
On the Sabbath day.
So I'm going to ask you again, what's today according to God? The Sabbath day.
To sell, that we would not buy it of them on the Sabbath.
So wait a minute. So there's two things we shouldn't be doing that we read on the Sabbath day. What are those two things? Working. Buying. What do you see our people doing today? So do we love God? Are we believers if we doing that? No. So go back to Sirach 32. So that's why when by your answer, I'm showing you biblically, we've never been taught the Bible correctly.
Right, that's right.
Because your answer is a standard Christian answer. Now that's no offense towards you, because we used to do the same thing.
Right.
I used to do the same thing.
Right.
You know how many Sabbaths in my life I was working overtime because I had to take care of a family? And it's not by coincidence you get time and a half when you work on the Sabbath. It's not by coincidence that it's designed like that. Right. I'm saying now, you talked about the church, and I'm going to hand it back over to the officer. You talked about the church. I want to show you who the church really is. Okay?
I can still hear.
That congregation of people you were talking about, give me that in Acts 7.
Bring it out.
The book of Acts, chapter 7 and verse 37.
Bring it out.
This is that Moses, which said unto the children of Israel, a prophet shall the Lord your God raise up unto you of your brethren.
So now he's speaking to the children of Israel. So when you see the sign, this is why we bring this out, sister. When you see this sign, these are the names of us once we were conquered. You know we've been conquered, right? Does this feel like the way we living right now, does this feel like the normal state of how we should be living? Or does it feel like it's below how we should be living? Right, exactly. And it happened when they conquered us and they renamed us. This is the names that God gave us. These are the biblical names that he called us. So when he's speaking to the children of Israel, this is the people that he's speaking to. You following me? All right, read that again.
This is that Moses, which said unto the children of Israel, a prophet shall the Lord your God raise up unto you of your brethren, like unto me.
So the Lord would raise up a prophet of these people's brethren, meaning by blood, your people. So why would we let me step over here. Why would we be taught an image that looks like this? Does this look like that's our people?
Bring it out.
But wait a minute, what did we just read? Read it again.
This is that Moses, which said unto the children of Israel, a prophet shall the Lord your God raise up unto you of your brethren.
Of your who?
Of your brethren.
Now we're reading this right out the Bible, and we're reading about the church. Go ahead.
like unto me, him shall ye hear. This is he that was in the church in the wilderness.
That was in the what?
In the church in the wilderness.
So now, when Moses, who was black, led the Israelites, so-called blacks and Hispanics today, out of Egypt into the wilderness, sis, that was the church.
Right.
Do you understand? That was the church. I just want to deal with one more thing. Give me the image of the Wisdom of Solomon 13:3. Because now, I want you to look at the beauty exchange store. Now I'm going to tell you something. I just came back from Africa, and you got these over there too. And guess what? The same people that want us to see ourselves inferior over there, they brought that same culture of destruction to us over here. They want to see us. They want us to see ourselves inferior over here, so we will buy their products. But now I want to show you something. Read this.
Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 13, verse 3. With whose beauty, if they being delighted, took them to be gods. Let them know how much better the Lord of them is. For the first author of beauty have created them.
So now says the first author, Daniel 7:9, the first author of beauty created them. Who would be the first author of beauty? Who would be the one that created all beauty standards? God. So now if God created beauty standards, let's see what God's hair looked like. Daniel chapter 7 verse 9.
Daniel chapter 7 and verse 9. I beheld till the thrones were cast down, and the Ancient of Days did sit, whose garment was white as snow, and the hair of his head, like the pure wool.
Like what?
Like the pure wool.
So now they want us to change our beautiful image of woolly hair to that. So listen, we understand that because of the fashions of the world, now our sisters will perm their hair and dye their hair. But the first author of beauty is when we're in our natural state. I want you to take that with you, sis, all right? I want you to call it.
Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you.
And finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord.